Hi Libra, this is your reading for this moon phase. I've decided to go about it this way. I'm going to start doing readings based on the moon. So, based on a full moon and the new moon. There will be readings up until those time points, and there will be readings also just for topics that are usual, that come up, usual questions, so that they can be I channel readings, so I just want to put those readings out there to whoever it speaks to. So there'll be ways that I'm going to be doing that. My apologies for stepping away. It's taking some time to get the wheels cranking in this area. Mercury retrograde is finally over. Thank you, Jesus. So hopefully, actually, I know Mercury retrograde is over. So it's going to be a really great flow and a really great time of getting things done and sharing and having the energy and having the motivation. So I've been feeling that with Libra, and I've also been feeling this anxiety and angst going on with Libras right now, and it's a very, very strong, it's like in the tummy, like that acidity, that like tightness and that concern, but you don't really know why. So for some of you, I want you to hold that as eagerness, not as concern or worry. Use that as a way of saying, be able to sense in your body, and your body will be able to tell you. Mind you, you must take deep breaths, and that's a big deal right now for Libras. You need to center and work on your breathing. So when you start to feel these anxious feelings, you want to turn to your body and you want to ask your body for it to let you know, is this eagerness or is this genuine concern? Is this fear? Is this fear valid for what I need to do? Is this going to help my human condition accomplish something that is going to be good? That is an important thing to look at when you start to feel that rush of energy, that anxiousness in the stomach, like you're about to go to prom is what I'm sensing and getting from Spirit right now, is that you're about to venture into stepping off the cliff, almost like the fool. That's for some of you. And then for some of you, it's genuine anxiety that's coming from a situation. So let's go ahead and start pulling some cards. I've shuffled earlier. That one flew out. And mind you, I only read reversals if Spirit's telling me to. Okay. So let's look at these first cards. Okay. Let's look at these first cards here. There's a lot of indecisiveness and trying to figure things out. So I think this is going to be for those of you that have actual situations pertaining to why you have anxiety. So looking at these cards, right now this is in a reverse way because of the camera. So I'm going to just hold up each card as we go along. Putting them in line helps me to read through the cards as well. So I'll go by each card, I will go by every single card, one at a time. So some of you have had a court situation or an exam or something to do with your academics or dealing with paperwork certification. And some of you did not fare well, or some of you are waiting for results and they have not come through. I see some of you just waiting for that that approval. There's a stamp of approval that you're waiting for. The next card that we have is the Three of Cups, which was in reverse. Okay? I have two messages coming through, and I'm going to just stay focused on this. I'm telling Spirit to just ease up a second. A lot of messages coming through. Goodness, Mercury retrograde ended and the moon is rushing everything out of me. All right. Okay. So we have Three Cups in reverse. You're waiting for a celebration that hasn't happened yet. You're waiting for something to go through. Some of you are thinking that if this doesn't work, I'm just going to move on. These are thoughts. These aren't things that have actually happened yet. Your emotions in reverse here has not happened yet. These are emotions. These are feelings. These are hopes of having a celebration after this certification or custody or divorce or some sort of paperwork that's involved. I keep getting paperwork getting approved. So right now I see this as being in limbo. Reason why? Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man, and I believe that's going to be the central theme of this reading and what's going on. A lot of you are in this Hanged Man position. All right, I know what I need to do. His enlightenment is there, but he's like, I gotta wait. I just gotta wait. It's the most annoying thing in the world to hear, I know, but it's there. So the next card that we have here is the Page of Swords, upright. So you're ready to you're looking at the possibility of like, okay, fine, I am going to, it's a new thing, it's a new thing for me to try. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be having to start new. I have to put my feet on new ground, and I can do this. I'll be a novice. I won't be, a pro at this, but I can think of other options. Other options, well, yeah, you're thinking about them. 7 of Cups. But it's making you stressed out, so don't think about it too much. Because you don't have real answers yet, Libra. You don't know yet. This is about the waiting and being patient. It's frustrating, and I do believe this has to do with financial and some sort of social situation, dealing with the court, dealing with paperwork, dealing with the government, the state, all of that fun stuff. So let's pick a couple more cards. Let's see what else is going on here. So with the Page of Swords, I see that some of you are actually being affected by this weather right now, and some of you are having sinus issues. Sometimes these things come up, so just so you have a way of knowing if this is speaking to you. You feel like your ground isn't even right now, but it is. There are layers to it, and it's building and it's becoming. Some of you are in a tropical area dealing with rain and the storms right now. Some of you have anxiety about the scare going on with the coronavirus. But right now it seems as though you're building a basket of stresses to give reason for the jitters in the tummy. See? Okay. Things are going to be fine, though. I think so. If not, this is the other reading coming up. But this other group here, this other collective coming in. You're all in the Hangman position, Libra. I hate that card. It's not my favorite card. I'll tell you that right now. It's one of the most annoying cards. I hate waiting. I don't like waiting. I'd rather people wait for me, and I think most Libras are like that. I'm a Libra, so we're very gentle and very kind, but we know we're special, and we just don't want to wait in line. We just want to, get it over with. We want to do it. We want to be in the party and celebrate. So some of you are looking back at hard work, and you're worried you're going to get gypped. I see the King of Pentacles here. This could be, I'm getting the outcome for some of you that applied to these cards from earlier. The decision that you're waiting on, the celebration you're hoping on that hasn't happened yet. So some of you will have a positive outcome, obviously, and it'll be fruitful. Others of you are anticipating money coming in. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles, I believe, needs to be upright. And that's because you're waiting on your abundance to come in. Bottom of the deck in this part, Ace of Cups. So everything that you desire is going to come into your hands and overflow with beauty. It's going to be flourishing. You're going to be in your own element, in your own power. You're going to be pretty proud of yourself. There's a little look right there like, yep. I did that. I did this. It's happening. I knew it. I felt it, and here we are. An offering that will come from you being in this energy. It'll keep bringing in more abundance and opening doors. I see some of you also, this is more of a romantic situation. We will be doing a Libra love reading right after this, so hold tight. When love doesn't come in the reading, I know love is something we all want to hear about, so don't worry. I'm gathering from my clients what they would want to see and what they want to hear, and Spirit's guiding me along this way. Thank God Mercury retrograde is over. Oh my God, that's a great deal of where your anxiety is coming up from. So today's officially the day that it's departing, and that's why I said, okay, it's time. I can jump in these readings and knock them out. So enough about me. Getting back to you, Libra. The King of Pentacles is here, so just keep in that positive feeling of, okay, my money is coming. Okay, I have some doubts, but you know what? Money is coming. I just gotta wait. And the Hangman's not so bad if you know, the outcome could always be good. Now, the following is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So you have some things right, but you're not going to do anything foolish with this. All right, so that's the good thing. You might be worried, oh, with this like happening, am I going to act a fool? Am I going to mess up? Am I just going to run away with what I got and be kind of a, you know, Libras can be a bit of a smartass. So, you know, if this divorce goes through, this settlement goes through, this job or this situation goes through, and you receive your abundance, you're not going to take it for granted. Instead, you're going to use that strength to work hard, really hard, really hard, and you're going to help others. Let's go ahead and pull a couple more cards, and then I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards. This is general, and it may resonate with some of you. Definitely look at your rising sign, and, you know, I'll be putting that reading up so you can check that out. Yeah, your waiting time will be over. You won't have to wait again, and exactly. You giving back, you using that energy, you using that abundance to push it forward, pay it forward. Girl, man, woman, boy, whoever is there. You got the Ten of Pentacles, everything, everything. In this reading, Ace of Cups, okay? Ace of Pentacles, okay? And Ten of Coins. All right, at the bottom of the deck, hold your breath. Just hold your breath. Now breathe out. Yep, that's my favorite card, the Nine of Pentacles. She's missing a little bit, but the reason I like her is because usually when she's the Nine of Pentacles, this one is also there. So it's a good time. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's the end of old ways and the beginning of a flourishing new beginning. And as we go forward into the new moon, new chapters, new parts and pieces will be revealed to you. And hopefully your reading will come up again. If not, it's a collective. So hopefully this is resonating with some of you and giving you some solace that being in this hanged man position isn't going to be bad. It's going to be fruitful. It's going to come around, and you will be able to celebrate. Some of you may have to put in more work. Some of you will need to give back. Some of you will need to strengthen up and pull your bootstraps up back again. But that's because you're on a different, you know, some people started the race later. Some started the race, you know, earlier. So if you're, it just depends where you are in the game of things, in the scheme of things, and then destiny is able to push those things into your life. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this up real quick, and I'm just going to pull a couple of oracle cards to just kind of get a more centered sense. And I can feel the anxiety. I can feel the, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. No, you don't. You got to center, you got to be the hangman, but not in the way of like, I got to wait here and just drag my feet and la 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 la. No, no, no. It's a calm, enlightened knowing that what you're feeling is good. So I have these cards by Colette Baron Reed. It's the Spirit Animal Oracle, and I definitely love, love, love animals, and this is such a beautiful deck that really just soothes the rest of the reading down. All right, so let's see here. Okay. Time to heal. That's the snake spirit, and give with gratitude and grace. So, yeah, when you do become abundant, this is a message from Spirit that remember the gratitude, remember the grace. We did have Seven of Swords in reverse, so you're not going to be trying to be clever because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of power. It's a lot of abundance. It's a lot of prosperity. It's a big shift. It's a new open. Basically, it's something of a huge gain for you. And you're not going to be reckless with it. You're not. And that's because you know in your spirit. And if you don't, here it is telling you, gobble, gobble, gobble. The turkey spirit is telling you, give with gratitude and grace. Libra, you know we embody grace. Come on. Come on. This card here, this one right here, snake spirit, time to heal. So when that hanged man space comes, self-care, it's time to heal and allow that. If you look at this card carefully, his skin is shedding. There's little imprints of it just coming off. And the image that came to me is of a cobra snake just curling off all of its skin, just letting it all fall. It's a very, very huge time. And with the end of the retrograde, with the full moon, it's a very beautiful time coming into spring. I'm going to pick one more card. Spirit's telling me to do that, and then we'll wrap up this reading. Beautiful, beautiful animal from the spring. Rabbit. Now is a lucky time. Have faith. Have faith. Rabbits have this jittery energy, and they all are about fertility, moving forward, growing. And look at the little baby bunnies below. Can you see that? Look at the little babies. Those are the baby bunnies. So it is going to be a very lucky and fruitful time. It'll start in spring and go into fall. Some of you will travel into more of the eastern areas and some parts of Asia or perhaps Africa. Within this bracket of time, a travel idea will come through. So that will be a good way to do some self-care, a good way to embody the beauty that's coming towards you. Rabbit spirit is so beautiful because it's the most gentle, tender creature, and it still is on this earth regardless of how fearful it might feel at times. It still has faith, it still is able to be here and still creates. It still is abundant in its fertility to the earth. Rabbits are pretty powerful. So I think that's a good energy to sit with. Just know that this is your time. Libra, this is your time. Rabbit spirit, meditate on that. Think about the bunny and think about how they are. Think about the snake spirit, time to heal, to let go of those layers. Think of the turkey spirit that you will be given to. You will be given things with gratitude and grace, and you will give things with gratitude and grace. It's a beautiful time. This spring is going to be so cool, Libra. I can't wait to do more readings. It's going to be great. All right, well, if you loved this reading, if you liked this reading, if you just can do a kindness, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. I love to read them and I will respond. If you're rude, however, it'll get deleted. That's just, this is a positive place for growing and healing and finding perspective and all that juicy, yummy stuff that's positive, good, and nurturing and loving. So those are the comments that I will respond to. And if you want to donate or if you'd like a reading, the prices are listed in the description box. And you can hit the PayPal button on the background screen. There's a button on the right-hand side below. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready to meditate into your love reading Libra. I'm excited. I'm really excited because it's not just the abundance and prosperity coming in. Some of you have a whole lot of loving coming in that you've been waiting for a long time for. So, all the best. Enjoy that beautiful, beautiful moon taking away everything layer by layer until we hit the new moon, when all of it is with assurance gone, and you can begin to shed again, and you can begin to receive again, and you can begin to walk in grace again, and you'll remember now is a lucky time for you, Libra. Take good care and be good to yourself. All the best. Bye now.